stand to commend the class of 2020. Graduates, please rise. Good morning, and welcome to Francis Howell Central High School's graduation exercises, Commencement 2020. It is my honor and privilege as the principal of Francis Howell Central High School to preside over these ceremonies today. Today is a very special day. It's a day of celebration, a day of hope, and a day of rejoicing over past accomplishments. We look forward to the promise the future holds for these young men and women, collectively known as the class of 2020. However, let us not forget the students that are no longer with us. I've lit a candle to represent their presence with us this morning. I ask that you reflect upon them and keep their memories alive in your hearts, always. As we begin this morning's program, everyone please remain standing as Catherine Anala, Bella Davis, and Rita Sheen sing our national anthem. Gentlemen, please remove your caps. And gentlemen, graduates, please remove your mortarboards.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. Thank you, ladies. Each year, seniors are chosen to represent their class by giving a speech at graduation. It's an honor to be selected to speak, to reflect on shared high school memories, and to encourage fellow classmates. It is with great pleasure that I'm able to introduce to you our first senior speaker, who will bring the greetings of the class of 220. Our first speaker is Mr. Carl Swanson.
Members, teachers, admin, and students to the class of 2020 graduation. Mr.
Swanson is the son of Eric and Ching Swanson. Carl was very involved in the community by serving on athletic teams and various activities. He was a member of the soccer, basketball, and volleyball teams, and was a member of the Class 4 Volleyball All-State Tournament team. He also participated in Epsilon Beta, National Honor Society, Arete, Principals Council, which is my favorite, and participated in our Mr. FHC pageant. During his junior year, he served as a class officer. He was involved within the community as a patient companion and assisted in the sterilization department at St. Joe's Hospital. He also worked with Keene St. Louis, who was on the teen advisory board for Spencer Creek Library. While doing all of that, he was an outstanding student. That was exemplified with him earning Irrite recognition and being granted a Silver Shield of Excellence Award. He also won the Ultimate Spartan Award on 3 separate occasions. In the fall, he will be attending Maryville University to earn a doctorate in physical therapy. Please welcome Mr. Carl Swanson.
Good morning, fellow family members, teachers, admin, and students to the class of 2020 graduation. This is crazy. And I'm not saying that because of the events happening around the world or even in our community, but for what's happening here today. Our graduation. We actually made it. On the first day of school, we all walk in with millions of possibilities ahead of us, forgetting about the lessons that'll seem useless and realizing we have to ask to go to the bathroom. But then we step back and we notice that school is the glue that brings us all together. Together we go to the Friday night football games to watch the hot new kicker and learn TikTok dances with our very own TikTok star. We cheered on the girls' volleyball and soccer team to state Final Fours and hated on the boys' soccer team for their striped jerseys or blonde hair. We celebrated the first girl wrestler in school history and cringed as Dr. Arnell walked down the hallway in his full Mizzou suit. Did we waste a lot of time that we could have spent studying? Sure, but we did that part too. That's how we got to this point. All the late night study sessions, after school aids, attending Zoom classes are how we made it to this moment. This moment we deserve, for it was way more than just hard classes and drama. I wrote this speech during one of the most questionable times in history. But for the FHC class of 2020, this is just another year. Coming in as freshmen, we never thought that the power would go out in the middle of the day. We never thought there would be a certain incident to cancel our ACT. We never thought there would be a pandemic to cancel the end of our senior year. We were probably the class that had the least amount of school days, and we never thought we would wish for more. Despite all the downfalls, we still got up and we still continued. Today, we celebrate the end of this adventure, but also the beginning of another. We may not have been the smartest class or the most athletic, but we are the class of the most persistence. We are the class that no matter how hard our future gets, we know how to stand tall and push on. We've always had to do that, and that is why deep down, we are all Spartans. We know once a Spartan, always a Spartan. Before I close out, I want to take a moment to give a round of applause and appreciation to all the teachers, janitors, administrators, and family members who had to deal with all of our bad omens and bad attitudes over the past 4 years. I also want to take a moment for us to give a round of applause to us, the class of 2020, for we have made it.
Thank you, Carl. A little shot at my pants, huh? It's my privilege to introduce to you at this time our main speaker, our class orator, Miss Anna Carroll. Anna is the daughter of Diana Carroll and Tim Meyer. She has been involved in many school activities during her time at FHC. She has been a member of the Irrite Student Recognition, National Honor Society, where she was a class officer, a 4-year member of the Scholar Quiz Bowl. She was the founder and president of our environmental club and was a member of FHC Spotlight Players. She is a senior class representative, and she's also a member of Mountain and Valleys. Athletically, she took part on the tennis team. Anna received many honors while at FHC, which include the Silver Shield of Excellence Award, the English Departmental Award winner, and she was an AP Scholar with distinction. She plans to attend Boston College in the fall to major in biology on the pre-medical track with the hopes to become a pediatrician. Please welcome Miss Anna Carroll.
Growing up, we were always told that we could be whatever we want to. So, like any kid, I dreamed big. Rock star, comedian, president, the 4th member of Salt and Peppa. And while these career aspirations faded throughout the years, after all, Salt and Peppa are perfect as is, and I wouldn't want to push it. And as I'm sure you can imagine, comedian wouldn't have worked out too well either. One dream never changed. I've secretly always wanted to be a time traveler. Of course, for all the obvious reasons, but I wrote this speech during quarantine, and then more than ever, I wanted to be able to fast forward with my life to a time when COVID would be over. But as reality would have it, I was stuck, waiting. And as I was counting down the days, desperately wanting to skip ahead, all I could think was, why? I mean, I knew it would all end eventually. I knew that fear would dissipate and comfort and companionship would return, but why? Why did we have to wait for that day to come? Since then, I've spent a lot of time thinking about that question, and I wish I could stand before you today with an answer. Tell you that those losses were justified and that the future is bright. That we, the class of 2020, the class that outlived a worldwide pandemic, are destined for greatness. But I just can't. I can't make promises of happiness and success, because if I've learned anything over these past few months, it is that life doesn't always go as planned. However, I do believe that the future, scary and exciting as it may be, is what you make it. We may not know why things happen the way they do, but I think that's the point. We can't ask, let alone begin to answer why, because the purpose of our time is not something you can discover. It is something you create. It's pockets of joy, along with birthdays and tears and victories. It's the days you got the news you never expected, good or bad. Hours of excitement, late nights, early mornings, hard work. It's hidden in the boring and the mundane. It's in simply loving the people in your life. It's the awful and ugly heartaches and the days you laughed so hard it made you believe for just a second or two that you'd never need to do another sit-up again. Because surely that joyous ache in your gut was the closest thing to a six-pack you'd ever need. It's the day you decide to no longer accept the flaws of our society, but rather accept the fact that through our differences, we not only have the potential, but the responsibility to stand for equality and demand change. It was these days, these messy, frustratingly unpredictable days, that brought us to now, to this moment. They made us who we are. I mentioned earlier that I wanted to be a time traveler, but I've been thinking about it and I've changed my mind. Instead, I dreamed that I and everyone else in this room never wants to fast forward through life ever again. Make every second, every moment, irrevocably impossible to skip. Forgive the past, live for the present, and make the future great. Congratulations, class of 2020. We made it.
Thank you, Anna. We are happy to have with us today a very special district administrator. With us today is the superintendent of the schools, Dr. Nathan Hovind. He is a dedicated professional who's a staunch supporter of the programs, families, teachers, building administrators, and the entire Francis Howell community. I want to thank him for his service to our district. Thank you, Dr. Hovind, for dedicating yourself to making the Francis Howell community a better place to live, work, and learn. Also with us today are the dedicated individuals known as the Board of Education. The board members will be assisting with the presentation of diplomas later in our ceremony. I ask each of them to stand briefly as I introduce them at this time. Please hold your applause until all have been introduced. Board members with us today are President, Mrs. Mary Lang, Vice President, Mrs. Janet Stigledge, Treasurer, Mr. Patrick Lane, Director, Mr. Mike Hain, and Director, Mr. Doug Zegemeyer. I'd like to thank these ladies and gentlemen for their commitment to the families of the Francis Howell School District and for their countless hours of unpaid service. We appreciate the sacrifice of time and energy that they and their families have made in order for them to be able to serve in this capacity. Thank you for all that you collectively do for our betterment. Please enjoy this message from our Board of Education.
Hello, class of 2020. You finally made it to graduation. I'm your board president, Mary Lang.
And I'm Vice President Janet Stiglich.
I'm Treasurer Patrick Lane.
I'm Director Mike Hain.
I'm Director Chad Lang.
I'm Director Michelle Walker.
And I'm Director Doug Ziegemeyer.
And we are your Francis Howell Board of Education.
And after 13 years of school, you had better not be Board of Education.
Because, as it says on the plaque, you are lifelong learners prepared for the future.
As graduates in the 21st century, you will all need to continue your learning in order to succeed in our rapidly changing world.
While that means college for most of you, others will be getting advanced certificates, going to a trade school, or entering the military. Learning takes many different forms.
And we've certainly seen that recently as our students and our staff rose to the challenge of online learning. Kudos to you and your teachers.
As much as you've learned in the last 12 and a half years, just think about what you've learned in the last 4 months.
It is possible to take an AP psychology class in your pajamas.
Most Zoom meetings do look like an episode of the Brady Bunch.
Human interaction is important to your emotional well-being.
You don't really have to shower every day.
Faster internet service should be a priority at my house.
It's not right to hoard food or toilet paper.
There really are meetings that you can accomplish just with an email or a text.
Yes, I really do miss sports that much.
And over the last 4 months, everyone has learned what an important role our teachers play and what an important role public schools have in our community.
And if there's anything we learned from 2020, it's that the future is more unpredictable than ever.
Life will throw you curveballs, but if you want to play in the big leagues, you have to learn how to hit the curve.
But times of great turmoil also present times of great opportunity for change.
Maybe more of us can work virtually from home in the future.
Maybe we can continue to reduce our carbon footprint and dependence on fossil fuels.
Maybe heightened awareness of good hand washing and personal hygiene will help us all stay healthier.
Maybe more of us will realize that racism, inequality, and violence are unacceptable, period.
We are truly sorry your senior year didn't finish as planned.
But maybe we learned not to take so much for granted.
And maybe we learn to appreciate the little things just a little bit more.
The sun shines, the grass grows, and the wind blows.
Even during a global pandemic and a stay-at-home order.
In an uncertain world, one thing is for certain, class of 2020.
You will never forget your senior year, and we won't either.
Thank you, Board. It is tradition at Francis Howell Central that the senior class give a gift to FHC. That gift is an appreciation of the positive impact that FHC has made on our seniors' lives, and will be a reminder to us all across the years of the positive contributions that you all made to FHC. Presenting the senior gift at this time will be Caleb Foster, Senior Class President. He's the son of Jacqueline and Sean Foster. In addition to his class officer responsibilities, Caleb has been involved in many extracurricular activities. Caleb was heavily involved in Ultimate Frisbee the last 3 years and was the senior captain this year. He also earned Arete student recognition, was an AP scholar with distinction. In the community, he volunteered with Operation Gratitude and was an instructor the last several years at a special needs Taekwondo camp. In the fall, Caleb will attend the University of Pittsburgh to earn his degree in chemical engineering. I would also like to introduce the other class officers at this time and ask them to stand as I call their name. Please hold your applause until all have been introduced. Vice President, Hunter Bowman. Secretary, Drew Horton. Treasurer, Kana Chung. Historian, Ashley Bick Dawes. And class representatives, Anna Carroll and Emma Mize. Let's show them our appreciation for what they've done for the class of 2020. I'd also like to introduce class sponsor, Ms. Jennifer Denny, and thank her for all the care she's provided to our kiddos. At this time, please welcome Kayla Foster.
The senior class would like to thank the faculty, staff, building administration, district administration, and school board for their support of our class. The gift is a sign of appreciation for all that you have done for us. The class of 2020 will take part in the funding of the purchase and installation of window screening on the entrance of the activities entrance that will add to the wonderful learning environment that we were part of and leave a long-lasting legacy for the class of 2020. Thank you.
It's now my honor to address you, the class of 2020, and your guests. Thank you, class, for the beautiful gifts. It will be a wonderful benefit to the future students of Francis Howell Central High School for years to come. This morning, graduates, you will step into the pages of Francis Howell Central High School history by becoming the 21st class to walk across this graduation stage. This morning is indeed an awesome milestone in your lives, and I'm ecstatic that we get to share it together in person. I've had the great fortune to be the principal of Francis Howell Central for the last 13 years. And as a result, I've had the honor to be at the last 13 graduations. And I want the class of 2020 to know that you will hold a special place in my heart, always. To ensure that, I've created a special name for you all. To me, you will always be the awesome ones. I'm calling you the awesome ones because you've had an unbelievable experience and have been forced to be awesome in so many ways as a result. You are the awesome ones because of a fate unimagined when we met in the auditorium during your freshman transition day on August 4th, 2016. Seems like last week we were meeting for transition day. And if you reflect back in time, your biggest worries then were if your teachers would be strict with tardies and if we'd have Bosco sticks at lunch. Little did we know. You all joined Spartan Nation in the olden times. In the world back before the great pandemic of 2020, you'll talk about those years earlier in your life, always that way. Well, that was before COVID. I also chose the word awesome for you all because I chose to view you as the class of 2020 as a dynamic, resilient group, and I want our time together to be remembered as positive and amazing. Years from now, when I sit in the old folks' home and I reflect and I think 2020, they were awesome. They were the ones that took senior skip day a little too far. 2020, they were the ones that had a serious, and I mean serious, case of senioritis. However, like it or not, part of your lives will forever be identified as before. Like other generations tell time, that was before the Beatles, or that was before 9/11, or that was before Facebook. The word before will carry great weight with you all. And as much as I want to be positive, I have to admit, much was taken from you. And you can view it as a negative. You can view it as a bummer. It was a bummer that you missed out on fourth quarter with your friends and your favorite teachers, that you missed prom, that you missed your last day at FHC. It's also a bummer that you missed grad practice. And I really hope we can fake it today. Remember, you're going to walk up on this side. Wait for your name to be called. If it's not your name, don't cross the stage. Wait for your name. Then you'll walk across the stage, you'll come down, and you'll take a picture on the other side of the stage. Speaking of the picture, I am sorry to say, because of COVID, you'll also miss out on that with me in the picture with you. I know, a bummer. But seriously, thinking of the pic, though, check out this hair. I've not cut it since we went out of school in honor of you all, and I look forward to cutting it tomorrow. By show of hands, who said I was bald? Not bald. I chose to cut it to look bald, but I'm not bald. Seriously, I want to not focus on what was taken from you, and I want us to remember that we need to be positive. And here's why I say you should be positive. You have finished your time at FHC during the Great Reset, the Great Reboot. You've gone from being a member of Spartan Nation to a Spartan alumni when more has been expected of you than just to be a student. You all have had to be responsible citizens. You've had to be good citizens that made personal sacrifices that have saved lives. Those sacrifices have provided you a once-in-a-lifetime reboot. It is my hope that you use that reboot to lead you all to a greater vision for your life. You all, my awesome ones, will have 20/20 vision. Let that soak in. With that vision, you'll see what's most important in your life. You got to see that time with your family is precious. Time with friends is precious. You got to see with the 20/20 vision that you didn't need snippety chat, tickety talk, Facebook, Twitter, or Instapic to make you feel loved, connected, or valued. You need time. Your connections with people you love and care for matters. Slowing your life down enough to pick up a puzzle instead of your phone. Looking at someone in the eye that you love and care for instead of a picture of their forehead on Instapic matters. So, take the time it takes to build personal relationships, which will lead to strong friendships and lasting family structures. No one is happy in their life unless they have significant relationships with people they love and who love them. Be sure to tell those people in your life currently just how much you love them. Take the time today to do that. Speaking of love, your 20/20 vision has also taught you that love is what we need more of in our world. That is the only thing that I believe can stop racism. I believe you will be the generation to put an end to racism. You all have learned that everyone deserves dignity and to be treated well and based on the merits of their character, not the color of their skin. We need to make sure we see our differences and celebrate them and love them. Also, your 20/20 vision has taught you, I hope, to ensure that you dictate the pace and the timing of your life as we begin to move back into our new normal. You will continue on into the after, as in that was after the virus was controlled. But your after doesn't have to look the same as your before. You've made it through the great time of sacrifice and great need, and I believe no one will be more up to the task of restarting our measure of normalcy than you awesome ones. Use your 20/20 vision to make sure what you value is where you put your time. I realize the real work begins now. Use your 20/20 vision and attack higher education, skilled trade schools, military, and apprenticeships, and those will prepare you for careers which will bring you job satisfaction and the income to support you and your future families. Spartans realize the short time from graduation until you establish your career is extremely important in laying the foundation for your future success. Your lives will be defined by the good choices you make each day. That's why using your 20/20 vision to carefully think about what you believe in and further establishing a moral compass is crucial in these upcoming years. You'll be the only ones responsible for your day-to-day actions and your success. Each day you can make significant choices that will ensure your success then and into your future. It's all up to you. You awesome ones are going to find and create the new structures and find the new realities to make our new world the world after all that we've been through. Congratulations on successfully completing your high school career. A high school career, mind you, that your senior year had no finals that counted. Who would have thought? Nonetheless, I want to thank you for making me so proud of each of you. You've all worked very hard and you sacrificed and you sit before us today on the brink of the next journey in your life. Best of luck to each of you in all that you do. Always make yourself, your family, and FHC proud. And like Carl said, once a Spartan, always a Spartan. Best wishes, class of 2020, my awesome ones. Thank you. At this time, I would ask all members of the class of 2020 that have committed to an armed force to please rise. Join me and let's give these young men and women another round of applause for their commitment to keep America safe and our way of life protected. Thank you. Before coming forward today to be recognized, I ask the class of 2020 to please respect each of your classmates as you pledge to do as we honor each graduate. Now, as the principal of Francis Howell Central High School, acting at the direction of the Board of Education and with the approval of the Superintendent of Schools, I do now declare the class of 2020 to have met all the state and local requirements for graduation from Francis Howell Central High School. I direct the graduates to now come forward and receive their diplomas. As graduates' names are called, some will be recognized with a designation cum laude, magna cum laude, or summa cum laude. These students have distinguished themselves academically as demonstrated by a number of criterion, including their grade point average and challenging classes taken. I want to thank those students for their focused academic accomplishments. Reading the names of the graduates this morning will be faculty member Dr. Jennifer Miller. We ask that you please hold your applause until each name has been read, out of respect for each graduate, and so the name of each graduate can be clearly heard and honored. Dr. Miller, please come forward and call the graduates.
Madison Shea Rose. Alexis Lynn Ackerman. Sydney Ann Alexic. Alana Ann Alexander. Elijah Matthew Allen, magna cum laude. Kylie Rose Allen, summa cum laude. Ainsley Bell Allison. Madison Alyssa Altmansberger Lane. Jackson Robert Amlung. Catherine Grace Anala, cum laude. Joseph Patrick Ansman. Alexander Stephen Anderson, summa cum laude. Brett Dwayne Anderson. Austin W. Andrews. Gabriel Allen Angelo. Aaron Joseph Antal, cum laude. Michaela Jade Abashan, summa cum laude. Thomas Maurice Abashan. Samantha Nicole Avery. Matthew Joseph Ayers. Sophia Estefanos Baru, magna cum laude. Zachary Michael Baldy. Connor Michael Bandon, summa cum laude. Lauren Marie Barnes. Megan Elizabeth Barnes. Cameron Elizabeth Barrett. Brandy Catherine Beasley. Noah Christopher Beck. Kaylee Marie Burley. Anthony Gregory Bellinog. Jamie Michelle Belts. Madison Elizabeth Bennett. Nathaniel Shane Bennett. Luke Gregory Benson. Gabrielle Marie Berger, magna cum laude. Eric William Bernard. Ethan Andres Bernier. Michaela Esther Best. Joseph Charles Bick. Ashley Corinne Bick Dawes, summa cum laude. Grace Selena Bishop. Christopher Takeji Bissett, summa cum laude. Bissett. Christopher Takeji Bissett. Marissa Jane Blaylock, summa cum laude. Austin James Bloodworth. Mackenzie Ray Blau. Benjamin Conrad Bocklage. Christopher Lee Birding, magna cum laude. Samantha Bailey Birding. Gianna Michelle Bone. Logan Keith Boughton. Hunter James Bowman, summa cum laude. Chloe Michelle Boyd, magna cum laude. Tyler Chase Bradley. Kendra Joy Broxick. Taylor Rose Brockman. Abigail Leanne Brown. Caitlin Holly Brown, summa cum laude. Nathan Lee Brown. George Christopher Broyles, cum laude. Rachel Nadine Bruno. Kyle Austin Bryan, summa cum laude. Brianna Desiree Bryant. Alyssa Marie Buckles. Madison Starr Bullington. Morgan Rose Bullington. Adriel Romano Bunch. Anna Rose Berg. Blake William Burnett. Liliana Marie Burns. Jaden Robert Bustillos. Alan Michael Butterfield, cum laude. Paige Nicole Butterfield, summa cum laude. Sierra Nicole Bai. Connor Michael Callanan. Tyler John Can, summa cum laude. Anna Marie Carroll, summa cum laude. Cecilia Elizabeth Carter, magna cum laude. Faith Liang Carter, summa cum laude. Mercedes Ann Carter, magna cum laude. Joseph Thomas Chiesa. Zoe Elizabeth Chilcote. Kana Yayoi Chung, summa cum laude. Antonio Giuseppe Cerami. Annika Lee Clark. Catherine Marie Clark. John Joseph Clark II. Tyrus LaShaw Clark. Tara Nicole Clubb. Dakota Nicole Coe. Dayana Faith Williams. Samuel Clayton Cole, summa cum laude. William Ryan Coleman. Reese Leanne Collins. Braden Curtis Conley. Marie Claire Cook. Olivia Marie Copeland. Maya Grace Corbett, cum laude. Jesus Felipe Corrales. Emily Patricia Cox. Madison Leanne Bell Crabtree. Grace Elizabeth Crackle. Eve Kathleen Craig. Alyssa Nicole Crawford Hetty. Caleb Michael Cronin. Owen Patrick Crow. Jaden Lemire Autry Crowley. Brendan Michael Cullion. Grant Donald Curtis. Elizabeth Deborah Daly LaFleur, magna cum laude. Lauren Nicole Daniel. Caitlin Nicole Derone. Annalise Bella Davis, summa cum laude. Dylan Scott Davis. Kenneth Robert Davis. Rachel Helen Abby Deason, cum laude. Adam Garrett Decker, cum laude. Dylan Alexander Dedeau. Angel Delgado. Lauren Kate Delgado. Dylan Thomas Deachin. Brooke Nicole Dubner. Mackenzie Marie Doozer. Christopher Michael Devonshire. Gabriel Nicholas Dickerson. Victoria Michelle Dobbins, summa cum laude. Drew Elizabeth Dobbs. Justin Scott Dosser. Nicholas Andrew Driscoll, summa cum laude. Savannah Lee Dernis. Connor Alexander Dubuque. Lauren Suzanne Dubuque. Alexander Michael Dooley. Madeline Elizabeth Dumas. Dominic Malachi Dutton. Craig Patrick Eddy. Brendan Ross Emke. Jane Madison Eilers, summa cum laude. Jalea Danielle J. Ellis. Jocelyn Lise Enix, summa cum laude. Lee Edward Evans. Abigail Emily Fakes, cum laude. Joshua Thomas Spann. Serena Bailey Fager. Brittany Marie Ann Fernley. Rachel Andrea Fernandez. Colleen Marie Flanagan. Elijah Jeremiah Flowers. Olivia Christine Fong, summa cum laude. Benjamin Thomas Foss. Caleb Sean Foster, summa cum laude. Charday Marissa Fowler. Lauren Rachel Furman. Andrew Joseph Gallio. Tyler James Garamella. Nico Yen Evangelista Garbin. Amy Isabel Garcia. Jonathan Maurice Gardner. Jordan Marquise Gardner. Angela Marie Garth. Dominic Daniel Jackalone. Christy Nicole Goers. Joseph Michael Gonzalez. Nicholas Allen Grabner. Olivia Lynn Green, magna cum laude. Thomas Patrick Grelly. Jonathan James Gergrich. Adam Henry Griffin, cum laude. Amanda Catherine Griffin. Caitlin Renee Grimes. Mason Miller Grob. Matthew David Jehoviak. Josiah John Hahn, magna cum laude. Alexander James Hagar. David Leo Hagar. Ethan Presley Hale. Elizabeth Maya Hale. Natalie Louise Hall, summa cum laude. Matthew James Hall Ingram. Michaela Elizabeth Jeanette Halliman, summa cum laude. Owen Patrick Halloran. Luke Preston Hantak. Brent William Harfman, summa cum laude. Amaya Nicole Harris. Caitlin Suzanne Harris. Grant Clarence Edward Hartenbach. Alexander Warren Heidbrink. Brennan Christopher Hendricks. Isaiah Bennett Henry, cum laude. Haley Page Hukin. Abigail Ryan Hickman. Benjamin Thomas Hiles, cum laude. Christian Matthew Hill. Melissa Renee Hickson. Hannah Joanne Hodges, cum laude. Andrew Sylvester Horton. Andrew Sean Homus, summa cum laude. Riley James Howard. Alyssa Nicole Huffman, summa cum laude. Azaria Brianna Halbert. Cameron Taylor Humphrey. Ian Jonathan Ingram, summa cum laude. Aspen Dawn and Sarah. Hannah May and Sarah. Jetta Marie Ives. Tyree Latrell Jackman. Mia Sandra Jackson. Alexis D. Jansen. Hannah Nicole Jarvis. Mariah Angelica Javier, cum laude. Lila Caroline Jenner. Jack Kent Jordan. Emily Patricia Jesse. Maya Elizabeth Johnson, magna cum laude. Mackenzie Janelle Jones, summa cum laude. DeAndre Jeremiah Manuel Perry Jordan. Kaylee Josephine Coucher. Tristan Charles Tucker Keene. Jeremy Dennis Kemker. Natasha Maureen Kiani. Eddie Oscar Kitchell III. Sydney Lucia Klepper. Lillian Clara Clore, summa cum laude. Zachary Allen Coffrin, cum laude. Zach. Sky Irene Crammel. Shelby Ray Krager, summa cum laude. Allie Ray Crone. Morgan Sonny Cromer, magna cum laude. Seth Jacob Kropp. Gracie Rose Krupp. Alexander Ryan Patrick LaBanca. Nathan Bryant Lanterman. Brianna Marie Latour. Abigail Rose Loffman, summa cum laude. Bailey Malie Laurent, magna cum laude. Zoe Marie Lentz. Cody Austin Lewis, summa cum laude. Andrew James Lippincott. Kayla Marie Litzinger. Courtney Ann Laberecht, summa cum laude. Cole Irwin Stanton Loader. Alexander Owen Letts. Heaven Elise Loggins. Jackson Robert Lowe. Vanessa Yishin Luan, summa cum laude. Marinda Ray Ludwig, magna cum laude. River Thomas Ludwinski Kirchner. Isabella Nicole Lupescu. Marlon Liu. Aria Gabrielle Lynch, cum laude. Erin Charlene Mallon, summa cum laude. Jacob Thomas Mann, cum laude. Lauren Elizabeth Marino, summa cum laude.
Are you okay?
Anastasia Corinne Martin. Nathaniel Joseph Martitius. Chase Robert Massey, cum laude. Jemiah Lachey Mathis. Sarah Elizabeth Matisovsky. Peyton Maxine Matz, magna cum laude. Jason Gordon Maurer. Ellie Ruth Maxwell. Hannah Nicole May. Olivia Lee Mayer. Haley Jane McCarty. Jordan Xavier McDaniel. Joshua James McDonnell. Kierrigan Ainsley McAvoy, summa cum laude. Connor Joseph McGugan. Logan Bayani McNack. Anne Catherine Meister. Kensley Jane Meller. Jacob Carl Mercer. Hayden Felix Mazzaros. Jackson Albert Michaels, summa cum laude. Bryce Jabez Miller. Emma Renee Mize, summa cum laude. Daniel James Montgomery. Nicholas Allen Moore, summa cum laude. Jocelyn Emma Morelli, summa cum laude. Cheyenne Kelly Morris. Kaylee Marie Morris. Samantha Ann Masadi. Emily Grace Mundell, cum laude. Jeremy Douglas Murray. Mitchell Joseph Murray. Give him just a second, Logan. Logan Reese Naktrab. Valen Sky Napolitano. Owen Robert Nauman. Tarun Satish Nedangadi, summa cum laude. Amelia Nora Nenninger, cum laude. Abigail Marie Nessel. When I say your name, oh, yeah, go. But you know your alphabet, you can graduate. Samuel Garrett Newton, summa cum laude. Chase Anthony Nicolay. James Peter Nielsen IV, summa cum laude. Alexandria Taylor O'Brien. Emily Catherine O'Connell. Colleen Marie O'Leary. Cody Matthew Ox. Cameron James Odom. Max Joseph Orr. Max. Gabrielle Nicole Ottinger. William Charles Owen. Blake Thomas Painter, cum laude. Alyssa Marie Pallarito. Sheridan Reese Pascal. Ellie Caitlin Paskey, summa cum laude. Eric James Peasel, summa cum laude. Kira Marie Pedrati, summa cum laude. Kaylee Marie Pencook. Trent J. Pendleton. Megan Renee Percy, summa cum laude. Madeline Celeste Paczynski. Alexandria Jewel Pollard. Alexandria Simone Poole. Robert William Cordia. Nicholas Ryan Pauk, summa cum laude. Andrew James Radwanski. Gabrielle Josephine Ransom, cum laude. Ermani Shatanya Redden. May Catherine Rose Redden. Sam Anthony Reed Bippen. Jacob Michael Rare. Aaron Patrick Rigdon Featherston. Andrew Dennis Robinson. Aramis Ian Rodriguez. Maya Nicole Roebuck. Madison M. Roman. Riley Jean Roan. Kyle James Rowland. Krista Marie Rolsing, magna cum laude. Brian Matthias Roots. Theodore Edward Rosen, magna cum laude. Mackenzie Elizabeth Roth. Daniel Robert Ruman. Gino Vincent Russo. Faith Mackenzie Ryan. Mackenzie Ann Ryan, cum laude. Wasima Faraz Safi. Macy Danielle Samuelson. Chloe Elizabeth Sanders, cum laude. Elena Christine Sanders. Trevor James Saunders. Rita Janice Sheen. Cassidy Marie Schlatter, summa cum laude. Olivia Marie Schleicher. Cameron Nicole Schlogel. Hang on just a minute, Connor, wait just a minute. I need the card. Abigail Rose Ryan. Connor Francis Schmitz. Allison Nicole Schmuck, summa cum laude. Audrey Lillian Scott, magna cum laude. Logan Gerald Scott. Annalise Michelle Seibert. Gabrielle Renee Shahan. Zoe Evelyn Shanley, summa cum laude. Brandon Thomas Sheehan. Patrick Joseph Sheehan, cum laude. Zachary James Sheehan. Cecilia Elizabeth Shelton. Skylar Allen Shipman. Alex Ray Seamers, summa cum laude. Quinn Christian Sylvie. Heaven Leangel Simmons. Patrick Giovanni Simoni, summa cum laude. Alyssa Nicole Smith, summa cum laude. Brady Allen Smith. Emerson Michael Lincoln Smith. Ana Gabriela Soto. Audelia C. Soto. Josefina Maria Soto. John Joseph Stamer. Wesley Donald Staten. Kayla Leanne Steinmeier, summa cum laude. Joseph Mays Stiles. Dylan Alexander Stover, summa cum laude. Alexander Joseph Strader, summa cum laude. James Paul Stryler. Danielle Rose Studer. Adrian Marie Stuffelbein. Carl John Leon Swanson, summa cum laude. Ethan Robert Taplin. Grace Ann Tavares. Sydney Page Taylor, magna cum laude. James Charles Tennyson, cum laude. Kobe Nate Tambiraja, cum laude. Gabrielle Thomason. Michaela Yvette Thornton. Kyle Lewis Michael Tiemann. Sophia N. Tran, cum laude. Nathan Thomas Tucker, summa cum laude. Abby Grace Turner, cum laude. Stephen William Valet. Miranda Elizabeth Vancil. James Edward Vi. Jaden Sky Viola. Andrew Reese Vogus, summa cum laude. Corinne Elise Vorderstrasse, magna cum laude. Mary Helen Wachtel, summa cum laude. Austin Levi Wagner. Caitlin Grace Walden, magna cum laude. Christopher Charles Walkenhorst. Jade Alexandra Walker. Mackenzie Danielle Walsmith. William Jake Warren. Ethan Sean Watson. Timothy Montrell Webb. Marin Claire May Weisenborn. Ethan Walter White. Riley Patrick White. Margaret Fitzgerald Wilkerson. Brandon Michael Williams, magna cum laude. Tanaya Shanice Williams. Samantha Marie Wilson, summa cum laude. Caden Shea Woles. Emily Catherine Woodruff, summa cum laude. Brendan Alec Wooldridge. Isabella Claire Woolsey. Tristan Kenneth Wren. Isabella Michelle Wunderlich. Zachary Uko Young. Jaden Anthony Zerbolio. Skylar Leah Zipoy, cum laude.
Thank you. At this time, we will hear closing remarks by class of 2020 member Mr. Alan Butterfield. Alan is the son of Amy and Ken Lynch. He has been involved in several sports and activities during his 4 years at FHC, which include being a member of the National Honor Society, Central Outreach, our Student Athletic Leadership Council, and was the founder and leader of Mountains and Valleys Before School Bible Study. He also was a Yell leader at our student section at athletic events. He was a student MC at our PEP assemblies. He was granted the Silver Shield of Excellence Award, and it was our 2020 Homecoming King. Athletically, he participated in cross country, soccer, and baseball. He made the all-academic team in soccer and baseball, and it was the second team all-conference in baseball. He's enjoyed his 4 years at FHC and he would have chosen any other school or friends to make up his high school experience. In the fall, he will attend Missouri State University and plans on majoring in communications. Please welcome our closing speaker, Mr. Alan Butterfield.
Good morning. On behalf of the senior class of 2020, I would like to personally thank the parents, administration, teachers, custodians, maintenance staff, and the lunch ladies, and yes, including Ron, for everything you guys have done to make the last 4 years an incredible high school experience. The time and effort you all put in behind the scenes truly does make a difference, so from the bottom of our hearts, we thank you. You know, standing up here, it feels like yesterday we were all first walking into high school together. I know for me, that consisted of obsessing over all the cute girls I was about to get on Snapchat. For some, it was mourning the death of Vine, and for others, it was Googling how long is puberty supposed to last. Me. But in the midst of the colossal struggles every freshman goes through, we've made it through on the other side. And as we reflect on the memories we went through, for better or for worse, whether it be this year's volleyball team's Final Four, the girls' basketball team going on a 16-0 run, or for me, the reality of not winning a single district game in my high school career, we're all here together today. We finally graduated high school. I told you, Mom. So standing before you all today, I know the emotion we all must be feeling. For me, and just like many of you, I'm willing to bet for most of us here, it doesn't feel right. The dreams and aspirations we had our second semester didn't play out the way we wanted it to. It could have been your last ever musical you were a part of, or for many athletes like me, it may have been your final sports season. But sometimes in life, you're going to have to sacrifice for the greater good. Nothing in this life is guaranteed. That is why we must live every day to the fullest, like it is our last. We can't be the generation that changes the past, but we can change the future. The many mountains life will bring you will either crush or raise you, depending on which side of the mountain you choose to stand on. History bears out that the great, those who have changed the world, have suffered through great challenges. And as we are about to embark on a lifelong journey, we'll all go in separate paths. With some into our nation's military, others it's the college or technical field, and for some it's right into our workforce. Our paths will be very different, but the power that one man or woman can have on the world is extraordinary. The power of a Martin Luther, a Tubman, or a Washington. We are all on a separate journey, but we all have the choice to choose what we want to be remembered by. While success is extremely important, even more important than success is having an impact. Knowing you haven't walked the world in vain, and knowing you have developed relationships. Our time here will not be remembered by popularity, likes, grades, or favorites, but by the type of person you were. The lifelong relationships we've made. These are legacies, the kind we must leave. Class of 2020, it has been one incredible ride, and I wish you all the very, very best. Thank you.
Thank you, Alan. At this time, I'd like to introduce to you, once again, Caleb Foster, who will lead his class in his last official act as their president, the turning of the tassels. Mr. Foster.
Graduates, please rise. Members of the senior class, you have received your diplomas. Please now move your tassel from the right to the left side of your mortarboard, signifying your graduation from Francis Howell Central High School.
Thank you, Caleb. Let it be known that I hereby declare these young men and women today and for all time to be graduates of Francis Howell Central High School. Graduates, please remove your mortarboards and remove your tassel. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you at this time, for the final time, the awesome Francis Howell Central High School Class of 2020! That concludes our ceremony. Thank you. God bless, drive carefully, and have an awesome day. To promote social distancing and safe release from Family Arena, we're asking all guests to please remain seated. You'll be released by section by a member of the St. Charles Family Arena staff. Thank you for supporting a safe and healthy release from our graduation. Thank you.